Hi. You read a little bit on there of what I did to make this. I actually want to show you now what it turned out. I needed more room to put my bits and smaller tools that I use all the time and keep them in one spot instead of scattered all over the place. So I built this little cabinet. Opens up, as you can see. It's built out of 3/4 inch birch. I picked it up at Lowe's. It's damaged, or what they call call. You know, you're talking $40 a sheet. You're picking it up for like maybe 15 or something like that. It just had a bad spot in it that they couldn't sell. So you're able to pick stuff like that up for real cheap. And that's the only reason I was able to build this for the $50, or under the $50. It took a sheet, and then I had a few pieces around to make this. I had to buy the continual hinges or the piano hinges, and they're like about $9 a piece, one for each side. And then I used pocket screws to assemble the frame and everything together. Added my glue, shot the screws in, except for the shelving. The shelving's all shot in with pocket screws, but they're not glued in. So anytime you want, you can just pull the screws out, raise the shelf, shoot them back in, and you can get different heights, do whatever adjustment you need to do. On these right here, instead of drilling into the shelf, I made a separate plate. I just tacked them in to hold them. That way they could be moved out. But you know, you drill your little 1/2 inch hole, put it in your bits, and it keeps everything organized, keeps them touching, keeps them damaged. Same way with down here. I still got room to add more shelves. I haven't got everything put in yet. I just kind of threw it in just for, you know, to show you what we got here. Most of this stuff we got, you know, like these little chisels, they're cheap little chisels, but I don't use them for actually what they were made for. What I use them for is just to clean up wood when I run through the shaper, so I needed some different sizes to get into different grooves. And then my drill bits that I use, and just whatever you'd want to put into it, but it made it real nice. What I did do, a little different than what the plan shows, is I modified this a little bit. What I wanted was the wrenches and tools that I used to change bits and blades. I wanted on this edge, that way I don't have to open my doors all the time. So what I've done is I made this about 2 inches smaller right here. I don't know if you can see that. And then I added this plate for the lip to cover it when it shuts. That way I can put my wrenches right there. Shuts up. Got me a little lip right here to pull out. Actually, it's because it's out of square, but it still works. And then I took, because the pocket screws are shot in all on the face, and I didn't want the pocket screws to show. That's the reason I put some 1/4 inch, right, you see right here, this is just 1/4 inch plywood. I glued that on to the face to cover up for the pocket screws. Most of the stuff I had, or all the stuff I got in here, were really scrap lumber. I just cut it up and made this out of it. For under $50, that much storage, that's really hard to beat. But just send me an email, tell me what you think of it, and if you've got any more ideas, send me the plans or send me ideas that I can make. And I enjoy making stuff like this, just to throw it together real cheap, but tell me what you think.